Hi, and welcome to another video by Get It Done Home Repairs. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to point out to you that the unit we're working with right here is a Chamberlain, and the Chamberlain is the same as the LiftMaster, and I believe that the Sears is the exact same procedure. But all right, let's just jump right in there and let's get this done. Okay, so now after we have the seal in the bottom of the door, the next thing you got to do is you have to adjust the door so that it actually closes and seals off perfectly with the new seal. Now, as you know, the old seals that comes off, it's pretty flattened out, so it doesn't really have much left to it. It's flattened out, so the replacement is much higher, so we'll need to adjust the door to compensate for the seal, because when it closes, the door is going to have a gap underneath the bottom of it. All right, so this is the old flat one, and of course, this is our new one, and as you can see, the new one, it is pretty thick and it will need to be adjusted. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to come up, we're going to go up onto the top up here. We are going to have a remote in our hand so that we can work the door, open and close it. We're going to pull this cover until it opens up just like this. And then right here are the buttons that we need to adjust the door up and down. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to press this button right here in the middle. The light is going to blink, and then you're going to notice the up arrow flashes. So we're going to have it come up as far up as we want it, and then we're going to release it. We'll press this button one more time. It'll beep, and then you'll notice the bottom button is flashing down. We press that button until it goes all the way down and it touches the floor, and you want to make sure that it seals on the bottom of the door and it doesn't bend the travel rod up in here, but I'll show you as we go along. All right, the button, our up button is flashing. We put our finger on it and hold it until it opens up as far as we want it to open, and then we release it. So that's what we're going to do. Comes all the way up. You want to be careful that it doesn't go too far. If it's not, as it gets close to the end, you can let go, and you can press it again until it opens up exactly where you want it. After you do that, you press the button, the rectangular button again. It blinks, and now the down button is flashing. And then we press the down button and hold the down button until the door comes in contact with the floor. Once it comes in contact with the floor or very close to it, we're going to release it, and we're going to go slowly down until it seals off on the bottom like that, and then we'll come back up to this button up here, the rectangular button, and we're going to press the rectangular button. You see how it blinked? And now it'll go through the cycle by itself. We're just going to wait a minute. The door is now opening all the way. It'll come up to its predetermined point. It'll stop. And now it'll also close by itself as well. And that's it. The door is now sealed very, very good across the bottom, very well across the bottom. All right, so this is finished. There's nothing more you have to do. If it didn't seal correctly, then you would just do the exact same thing again. Press this center button, it'll beep, this light will illuminate, and then you press it till it opens to the point where you want it. You then release it, press the center button again, it'll beep again, and then this button, the down button, will illuminate. You hold that down until it gets down to the point where you want it to touch down into the floor and seal it. Now, the only thing I will point out to you is up over here. When you close the door all the way down, make sure that your bar here does not bend all the way up. You want to have it contact the floor and just depress the seal without bending this bar up. But that's it. This one is done. We're going to do the other seal on the other door, and then we're good to go. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.